Next, for sequences and series. Find the 10th element of an arithmetic sequence whose first element is 8 and whose third element is 2. Again, we are still on arithmetic sequence, so it's always nice to be anchored on the formula involving or representing all the elements or terms that can be found in an arithmetic sequence. The formula goes like this: a sub n is equal to a sub 1 plus n minus 1 times d. Now, n here corresponds to the rank or what element you're looking for. A sub 1 is already given as 8. It's already okay. Again, n here is 10 because you're solving for a sub 10. This means that n is 10. So you're looking for the value of the entire or the result of this formula when n is 10. Now the concern is for d. D is also known as the common difference. Now if you have two successive elements specifically, you can identify the d by subtracting the second from the first, because that is what happens for arithmetic sequence. Here we have the first and the third element, but we can still solve for the d, understanding that a sub 3, when we have a sub 3, is equal to a sub 1 plus, you will have here 3 minus 1 times d, because that's your n. Okay, a sub n and then n here. A sub 3 is 2. Your a sub 1 is 8. 3 minus 1 is 2. And then you will have times d. So by symmetric property, 2d is 2 minus 8. You will have 2d is equal to negative 6. Divide both sides by 2. Your d is equal to negative 3. Now, one way of checking whether the common difference represented as d is correct is looking at the flow of the sequence. From the first term 8 to the third term 2, obviously it decreases. That's why your common difference here is a negative number. So we have now the value of d. So we can now solve for the 10th element of this sequence using the same formula. A sub 1 is 8 plus, you will have 10 because we're looking for the 10th element, minus 1 times d. Don't forget to put parentheses if you're dealing with negative integers. So you'll have here 8 and then plus 9 times negative 3. So you will have 8 minus 27 or plus negative 27. So the 10th element of your sequence when the first element is 8 and the third element is 2 is equal to negative 19. So this is how we solve the nth element of an arithmetic sequence given two different elements and by solving the intended common difference. Next, for sequences and series. Subscribe now!